Okay, I had my PC fucking crash again, and my mouse is absolutely terrible right now. It's because everything crashed, I have to redo everything now. Fucking terrible. These mouse settings are shite. Okay. Scrolling speed, mouse speed. I think it was like 1 and then 1.5 or something like that. I don't know, that's pretty weird. Oh, and I also need to check if the mouse settings are correct. Yes, they are. But yeah, this is pretty big. I would not have thought that. This is pretty insane. I did not think it's even possible. Pretty insane. I seriously did not think that it is possible. So my computer's still crashing. I will have to reset that when I get everything done now. I would love for this bloody thing to go away. Oh, still so sick. What the fuck? This is so frustrating. Why is it doing that? It's shortening the links automatically. That's super frustrating. Bloody Twitter. But yeah, that's another really big find, to be able to skip that. I would not have thought that it is possible to skip that. Unfortunately, my computer is still crashing, which I really don't know what to do about. At that point, I did pretty much anything I could have done. Oh well, it happens. Maybe it's crashed because of Steam. Nothing would surprise me. But yeah, this is a pretty big skip. Oh my god, the camera. Reset all my controls, which sucks. I wish the computer would just keep the settings properly and it doesn't like lose everything just because it crashes. Yeah. I mean, this game really doesn't like high DPI whatsoever. Yeah, I'm very happy.
Away.
Incredibly happy. I have this now on camera by at least, even though the bloody PC crashed. Well, it should be live on video because I have the VOD enabled.
This is real FM. I'm Wei. Wei Shen. You up for a race?
Yeah, sure. Long as you don't mind losing.
Wow. Can you also get into... Wow, you can get into his car. Yes! I've got Ace's car! That is so cool. Let's go for a joyride. All around the island. I stole the car that Ace made. It has pretty much no top speed whatsoever. Yeah, it's kind of pathetic, honestly. Considering it's supposed to be a Street Racer's car, it's pretty slow. But I have Ace's car, which is really cool. That you can't even steal that. Oh, this thing doesn't turn. No, but this is where you can still really cast cars. So I wanna see what Ace does if he doesn't have a fast car. It's over there. That's the car I want. Oh, you duped me! That's my favorite car in the game, honestly, because it drives so well. I don't know, it's the best car. Whenever you have hot shots and you're able to get that kind of car, then you're lucky. And you can also do stuff like that. Such a good car. Ba-ba-ra-da-da. I'm so happy. Now I have to replicate it to get to the blood bench jump. Is it doable realistically every single time? I think so. You can do it one time. There's no reason why you shouldn't do it multiple times. There's so many things in this speedrun which are just very unlikely to happen. So if you would train them, I'm fairly sure they would become consistent. What happens if you kill Ace? Yep, he's finally dead. That cutscene is hilarious. I don't think I've ever had quite a good laugh. Good fun. So yeah, if you want, you can steal this car. That's a mission fail. I'm still bad at that one fast shortcut. In that case, I had to do the speed. And the turn I instigated too late. You have to be really on your best game in order to make that shortcut. Is the shortcut worth it? Yes. This was like an optional time loss. I got stuck. Pretty sure that's a mission fail. So it's not without issue, but the problem really comes down to the angle. I had done it already twice to get over the body bench. That shows it's doable. And if it's doable, it's repeatable. If it's repeatable, you can do it in a speedrun. But it's not like a frame perfect thing, you know? Which would be actually difficult because it's just timing. Yeah, that is absolutely terrible. I mean, if something like that happens, you should actually improvise and go the normal route. If it's an actual one. But the problem is, it's going to cost you a lot of time. A mistake like that, I don't know, 10 seconds? No, they're not. The normal way the race goes is pretty bad. I mean, the way you have to get around that is by going left. You can see that's what I mean, you have to go like that then. Lots of trying to become good at. That's a mission fail. I think I'm too far to the right, but I'm very consistent of getting over the bridge. It's a good sign. I might be able to rewatch actually what I did. That's all we want to see. The time saves you can have if you play Perfect. This game really has it all. There we go.
Win. Lucky for you, those Amars kept getting in the way. 1 in a million shot.
You want a rematch?
Yeah, sure.
That was really, really good again. See, I can do it. I have done it twice already. I can get consistent at this. I will tell you, I will get consistent at this. Because I need to make sure the game is actually running on stream. Otherwise all this good stuff would not have worked out. See, this is what I mean. The game capture actually, okay, does work. Like the last time I was really annoyed by the fact that it pooped on itself and it did show the black screen even though it was the same setup I used before the crash. I mean, I have to be careful to not trigger the cutscene, so I have to realize, okay, this is done, and this is a good thing, and this is a bad one, and this is, and so on and so forth, you know? Okay, it's very dead. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with this time save. If I can get this done consistently, which I think I will, I'm going to be gone. I feel like I should actually go maybe a little bit more evenly into it. That might actually help, because what I realize is you can get stuck on these palm thingies. And that's a pretty bad thing if you do get stuck on that.
Away.
Wayshed, you up for a race?
Yeah, sure. Long as you don't mind losing.
Such a good shortcut at bench. But it's so advanced. Like, this is the stuff that maybe I should even go for if I really, 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 really have it all. And I still need to improve world record, you know? I don't know, it's difficult to say. That's a mission fail. And it was going to be a mission fail when I didn't go fast enough into the shortcut. You have to really have full speed, otherwise you won't make it. Still like what to drive into the other side of the car. That's what you have to do. So yeah, that shortcut saves 50% of the race, I would say. It's hard to say how consistent this is though. That was horrible. I lost all my speed by driving like a poopy guy. I'm still trying to find my angle. Such an angle. That was also bad driving. I mean, I did get a shortcut at least. But in the one, I would be unhappy. The 10-second time loss. Yeah, not enough speed. This car has such bad acceleration. That was my mistake though. I got completely out of the balance. This race is going to take forever to become good at. I mean, that's a really good race though. It is so fun and engaging. For example, like now I have really low speed. It's going to be really difficult to make that shortcut. I mean, I did perfect turns, and that's why I was able to make it. I mean, this guy has good top speed. It's just everything else sucks. Including its ground clearance. I mean, look how consistent this is. This was pretty good, and I can get this done. I will get the bench skip in the run. Like, the angle is a little bit funky, but you have to bounce off basically on the road. I'm so excited right now. There's so much new stuff happening. I found many small improvements, you know. I'm just getting really good at this. The fact that I can actually get consistent bench skip, which people said is impossible. Oh, one guy, because the community is dead. And wasn't really alive to begin with. That was pretty stupid. Ugh, that's really unfortunate. That's a mission fail. In that case, I think I really should go for the angle that I currently have. It's a bit too dumb. It tries to go for maximum speed. It's the best of all worlds, basically. That's the way to do this. I shouldn't shift when I move or turn. Also, I really should avoid that curb. That's not good enough. It's the angle, you have to bounce off. So you're landing on the road and you can do the skip. Okay, perfect turn, I can get this still done. Yeah, I'm getting better at this. The fact that I only have to train half the race. That was really stupid. Away from the curb. Okay, that was good. I can get this done consistently, I believe in me. And even if I don't get it done consistently, it saves 50% of time. So I have 2 attempts to get even with the normal one. That's kind of like the quick kill with the... what the fuck is this guy doing? I like how consistently I do this turn now. That was horrible. I jinxed it completely. Considering the other fact that it was so super inconsistent, I'm very happy about that. I still don't know how really to do this part. I was too fast and my angle was too slow. My angle was too shallow actually. You have to bounce up in a weird way so you land on the road. If you have to maneuver out of the pot area, then you have a problem because you have to go in such a weird angle that you're not going to make it. So I think I should go for a more extreme angle. I was lucky, I might fucked up. And again, turning while moving is not good. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I still don't have the angle down for this turn. I was way too slow. This car has no acceleration. If this happens, you're fucked. I actually have to still to try to go like straight onto the bench. I mean, as much as I saw, I think the bench actually doesn't give much resistance. Now going to work, I'm way too slow. It's so difficult. The first turn is the turn before where I struggle at, where I always lose my speed. Can't wait until I get a new keyboard. Black keys are supposed to help with this kind of crap. Maybe bad players go like that. Go to the most extreme side of the curb. That was horrible. Also need to change my settings so the pop-ins are not quite as bad. Well, intensity is on the extreme though. Honestly, I can run the game maximum. Low resolution buffers, I have no idea what that does. That can be extreme, everything else can be on extreme. Oh no, it's this error. Well, the graphics are super high by extreme, but the game runs like poop. I don't know what to say about that. It's kind of weird when a game runs like this. Like with really high anti-aliasing, but 640 by 480. This is maximum console peasantry. Honestly, it just hurts my eyes. Those Amars are only getting in the way. Ah, I gotcha. And I fucked up. I can't see shit with the resolution like this. It's very difficult. I have no idea why this happens though, it's really weird. I think just fixed it. Nope. It's really weird. I guess I have to cancel the mission. Does that do anything? I don't think it does. Going to main menu, does that do anything? Nope. That's such a weird glitch. Stopping the game, exiting it, restarting the game. But yeah, I have to learn how to bench skip consistently, which is going to take me a very long time to get down because it's a science in itself. You have to drive perfectly and you have to have consistency. I mean, the most important part is the speed. You have to keep your speed up. That's the thing that I'm currently struggling with. Not because it's impossible, but because I'm just struggling with it. It's still doing that. Why the hell is it doing that? I think it's because of the bloody frame limiter. There it is. Yep. Can I actually load the Popstar save? The snitch is caught. I think so. I don't want the internal clock to go forward. But I already got the messages in, so it didn't do anything. Maybe that's my brain imagining things, but I could swear that the mouse is a little bit weird. Maybe it is to Shikamawa pitch. Just going to try out. I mean, the game looking really nice is really nice, but I don't know if I really need it. Maybe I should have get an RTX card instead of a 1060. That would have been worth it. That's a funny mistake. I've been sending this message for 10 times already. I mean, there's definitely lag here.
I'm Wei. Wei Shen, you up for a race?
Yeah, sure. Long as you don't mind losing.
Beyond that. Like, maybe it's because I don't have V-Sync enabled this is happening, because it seems to be like speeding up and then it seems to be speeding down. That's what it feels like. Like, it's really jittery. No, V-Sync is on. So let's turn it off. Nope, it's still there. I don't think it's in my brain. It's like really weird to explain. It feels like heavy, the controls. Maybe this is the input lag that's happening. Yeah, look at that lag. It's lag. Like, this is the problem. I really don't know how to best run this game, basically. Like, right now it's quite obvious that the frame numbers are absolutely garbage, which is most likely has to do with the display and everything. My problem basically comes down to the fact that I really don't know what to do about it. Most world detail and density, screen time inclusion, like what helps me with the... You know what, I need to test this actually. I'm going to cancel the mission. And I need to test outside how to best make the game, the colors correct. Because this is super laggy right now. I'm not too surprised that it's laggy, but I want to find out what I can do against the lag. Yeah, there's a micro lag in it. Whenever I press a button, it takes a few microseconds for it to actually count. So my problem is... Like, how can I get the draw weight up? Because right now my problem is I cannot see... I mean, it does so really late. Like, the draw rate is absolutely garbage. So how can I increase the draw rate without actually getting lag, basically? Which is going to be a problem. So let's try out that.